Hello, and welcome back to Zero Pressure. I am your host, Sarah, and I am so excited to be here. Happy New Year, everyone! This is going to be our best year yet. I have my notebook, I have my coffee, and I am ready to go. Sitting across from me is my co-host, Tom. Tom, say hello to the listeners.
Hello, is it morning? It feels like the middle of the night.
Tom, it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Why do you sound so tired? You are bringing down the energy.
I am sorry, Sarah. I am strictly operating on holiday time. My brain is still in December. I am not ready for January. I am absolutely exhausted.
Exhausted? You have had 2 weeks of holiday. You should be full of energy. This is a fresh start, Tom. A new chapter.
To me, a fresh start sounds like a lot of work. Can we just restart the holiday? I liked the part where I ate cheese on the sofa. That was a good tradition.
Eating cheese on the sofa is not a tradition, Tom. That is just being lazy. But that is actually a great transition to our topic today.
The topic is cheese. Finally, a podcast I can understand.
No, Tom, the topic is not cheese. Today, we are talking about the new year. We are going to discuss how we celebrated, talk about our goals, and learn some useful vocabulary to describe this time of year. We need to help our listeners talk about their experiences.
Okay, fine. But I warn you, my experience was mostly sleeping and confusion. I am not sure I have much to say.
That is perfect because that is relatable for many people. We will talk about the parties, the countdown, and the resolutions we make.
Resolutions. That is the word I hate the most. That is when you promise to do things you will never actually do, right?
We will get to that later. We have a very organized structure for this episode. I have planned everything.
Of course you have. You probably planned this conversation 3 weeks ago.
I did, actually, but first, let's talk about last night, or rather, New Year's Eve. The year kicked off just a few days ago. Did you at least stay awake until midnight?
Just barely. I was fighting to keep my eyes open. I wanted to see the fireworks on TV, but honestly, the atmosphere in my living room was very sleepy.
Well, at least you were comfortable. Listeners, pay attention to those words Tom just used. He mentioned midnight, fireworks, and atmosphere. These are key words for today.
Oh, look at that. I am teaching vocabulary, and I did not even try. I am a genius.
Don't get too confident, Tom. You also said you are operating on holiday time, which is not a real grammatical tense.
It should be. It is the best tense.
Okay, let's get into the details. I want to hear about your celebration, even if it was sleepy. And I want to tell you about my dinner party, which was lovely and very organized.
Let me guess. You made a seating chart for your guests?
I did. It is polite. But before we argue about my organizing skills, let's move to our first main discussion. Listeners, get ready to take some notes.
Or just listen while lying on the sofa? That is the zero pressure way.
Sarah, Tom. Let's go, Sarah. Okay, let's get into the details. You mentioned earlier that you were exhausted. So, what exactly did you do on New Year's Eve? Did you go out or did you stay home?
Well, I made a mistake. I decided to go to a party at my friend Dave's house. I thought it would be relaxing. You know, just a few people, some chips, maybe a comfortable chair.
Knowing you, the chair is the most important part. So, was it relaxing?
Not at all. When I arrived, the house was completely full. It was incredibly crowded. I couldn't even move my arms. I felt like a sardine in a can.
Oh no. I hate that feeling, so it was too crowded to move. What about the people? Did you know them?
I knew Dave, but Dave was busy running around. Everyone else was a stranger. I tried to talk to people, but the music was so loud. It is very difficult to socialize when you have to shout.
That is true. To socialize means to mix with people and be friendly. It is hard to be friendly when you are shouting, "What is your name?" into someone's ear.
Exactly. And then something terrible happened.
What happened? Did you break something?
Number one, I was hungry. I went to the kitchen to find snacks, but when I was opening the fridge, I saw it was empty.
Oh dear.
Yeah, the host forgot to buy enough food. Can you believe that? A party with no food.
That is a big mistake. The host is the person who invites the guests and organizes the party. It is their job to make sure everyone is happy and fed.
Well, Dave is a terrible host. I was starving. I ate a singular olive that I found on a table. It was sad.
That sounds like a disaster, Tom. Let me gently correct your grammar from earlier, though. You said, "When I was opening the fridge, I saw it was empty." It sounds better if you say, "When I opened the fridge, I saw it was empty."
When I opened the fridge. Okay, it doesn't change the fact that there was no pizza, Sarah. But fine. How was your night? I assume you had enough food?
Oh, absolutely. My night was very different. I invited 3 close friends over for dinner. It was very calm. I cooked a lasagna, we had a nice salad, and we played board games.
Board games on New Year's Eve? That sounds a bit dry.
It wasn't dry. It was lovely. We could actually hear each other speak. It was easy to socialize. We talked about our favorite moments from the last year. It was very memorable.
Memorable. That means it is easy to remember, right?
Yes, exactly. Something special that stays in your memory.
My night was memorable too, but for the wrong reasons. I will remember the hunger. So, did you stay awake for the big moment?
Of course! We turned on the TV at 11:55 p.m. to watch the countdown.
Ah, the countdown. 10, 9, 8, that part?
Yes, it is the most exciting part. We all counted down together, and then we watched the fireworks on the screen. It was beautiful.
See, that is another problem I had. At Dave's party, we tried to do the countdown, but Dave's clock was wrong. We shouted Happy New Year, but it was actually 11:58 p.m.
Oh no, that is awkward. You celebrated too early.
Yeah, and then we just stood there for 2 minutes waiting for the real midnight. It was very confusing, and we didn't have fireworks. Dave had one sparkler, but he couldn't find a lighter.
Tom, I am so sorry. It sounds like you need to choose your parties better.
I didn't saw any fireworks this year.
Try that again. You didn't see any fireworks.
I didn't see any fireworks. I only saw the back of a tall guy's head.
Well, maybe next year you should be the host. Then you can control the food, the music, and the clock.
Me? Be the host? That sounds like too much work. I would have to clean my apartment.
That is true, but at least you would have pizza.
That is a good point. Okay, so we have host, crowded, socialize, fireworks, countdown, and memorable. I think I understand these.
Great. So we've talked about the party, the past. Now we need to look forward. We need to talk about the future.
The future? You mean what I am going to have for lunch?
No, Tom, the whole year. We need to talk about New Year's resolutions.
Oh, please no, I am terrible at those.
That is why we are going to talk about them. Don't worry, I will help you. Let's move to our next segment. All right, Tom. We survived the party discussion. Now we have to get serious. We need to talk about resolutions.
I know this word. A resolution is a promise you make to yourself to change something in the new year.
Exactly. Very good definition. It is about self-improvement. So, Tom, tell me, do you have a resolution for this year?
Sarah, I don't just have a resolution. I have a master plan. I have written down 5 major goals. I am going to change my life completely.
Wow, I am impressed. Usually, you just promise to wash your dishes more often. Let's hear them. What is number 1?
Okay, number 1. This year, I am going to become a professional basketball player.
Excuse me?
A basketball player. I bought new sneakers yesterday. They are very white. I look very fast.
Tom, you are 30 years old, and the only sport you play is hunting for the remote control.
Hey, I am tall. I can learn. I am going to be famous.
Okay, pause. Let's look at the grammar here. You used going to. You said, I am going to become a basketball player. We use going to for plans we have already thought about.
Yes, I thought about it this morning while eating toast.
If you just decided now, you should use will, like, I think I will start playing sports. But going to implies a serious plan. Do you think this is realistic?
Realistic? You mean, is it possible?
Yes, a goal must be realistic. If it is too difficult, you will fail. You cannot go from the sofa to the NBA in 1 month.
Okay, fine. You are crushing my dreams, Sarah. But okay, let's look at number 2. Number 2, I am going to learn Japanese, French, and coding.
All 3? In 1 year?
Yes, I want to improve my skills.
Tom, that is too much. The problem with these huge goals is that people usually give up.
Give up?
Yes, give up. It is a phrasal verb. It means to quit, to stop trying. Statistics show that most people give up on their resolutions by February.
February, that is so soon.
It happens because the goal is too big. If you try to learn 3 languages, you will get tired. You won't stick to the plan.
Stick to? Like glue?
Metaphorically, yes. To stick to something means to continue doing it, even when it is difficult. You need to stick to your plan.
I usually stick to my bed on Saturday mornings. Does that count?
No, that is just being lazy again. Tom, you need a goal you can actually achieve. To achieve means to successfully finish something.
Okay, you are very strict today. So, what is a realistic resolution for me?
Think small. Instead of, I will be a professional athlete, why not say, I'm going to exercise for 20 minutes 3 times a week?
20 minutes. That sounds possible.
And instead of 3 languages, focus on one thing. How about your cooking? You said you were hungry at the party.
That is true. Okay, I have a new resolution. I am going to learn how to cook something that isn't toast.
That is excellent. It is realistic. You can improve your life, and I think you can stick to it.
I will achieve a pasta dish by March.
Perfect. Notice how you used will there? I will achieve a pasta dish. You just decided it, so will is okay. But since it is a plan now, you can say,
I am going to cook pasta.
See? You are learning grammar and life skills at the same time.
I feel very productive. Can we stop now? My brain is full.
Not yet. We have one last segment. We need to review all these words so our listeners don't give up on their English.
Fine. But after that, I am going to eat a sandwich. A big one.
That is a plan I can support. Let's go to the recap. Okay, Tom, wake up. It is time for the final round. It is time for the vocabulary recap game.
I am ready. My brain is operating at 10%, but I am ready.
Here are the rules. I will give you a definition, and you have to tell me the word or phrasal verb we learned today. Listeners, you can guess along with Tom. Ready?
Born ready. Hit me.
Definition number 1. This is an adjective. It describes a place that has too many people in it. You cannot move.
Oh, easy. That is my friend Dave's house.
Tom, give me the word, not the location.
Okay, the word is crowded.
Correct. Crowded. A crowded room. A crowded bus. Good start. Definition number 2. This is a phrasal verb. It means to stop trying to do something because it is too difficult. To quit.
Ah, I know this one. It is to go to sleep.
No, Tom. That is not the vocabulary word.
But it means the same thing. When I stop trying, I go to sleep.
Focus, Tom. It is a phrasal verb with give.
Oh, give up. The word is give up. Like when I gave up on learning how to fly a helicopter.
Exactly. Give up. Don't give up on your English. Okay. Definition number 3. This is a noun. It is a serious promise you make to yourself to change or improve in the new year.
That is a resolution. My resolution is to eat that sandwich soon.
Correct. Resolution. Very good. Definition number 4. This is another phrasal verb. It is the opposite of give up. It means to continue doing something, even when it is hard. To stay with the plan.
Stick to. You have to stick to your goals.
Excellent. You are on fire. Last one. Definition number 5. This is a person. It is the person who invites guests to a party and provides the food and drink.
That is a host. Unlike your friend Dave.
Perfect score. 5 out of 5. I'm actually very proud of you.
I am proud of me too. I think I earned a prize.
Your prize is knowledge, Tom, and maybe lunch.
I prefer lunch.
All right. That is all we have time for today. We hope you enjoyed this episode about the new year.
If you are listening, please do not be like me. Be a good host, set realistic goals, and don't give up.
Wow! Look at you using the vocabulary naturally. Listeners, we have a question for you. What is your New Year's resolution? Please leave a comment below. We want to know what you are planning for this year.
Yes, tell us. And if your resolution is to learn English, you are in the right place.
Exactly. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next episode. We have some great topics coming up.
Can I go now? My stomach is making noises louder than the podcast.
Yes, Tom, you can go. Thank you for listening, everyone. This is Sarah.
And this is Tom.
Zero pressure, zero stress, just English.
Bye.